saw a journey of culinary drama kick off. Home cooks from around the country had to prove that they had what it takes. In the end, 12 contestants made it into the all-new Fuata Flava kitchen. Now, the real challenge begins. Culinary drama to keep you on the edge of your seat. The challenges are tougher, the contestants are playing harder, and so are the judges.
Hi, my name is Kobe Kihara. I love everything about food. This is why this is going to be such an exciting journey for me.
I am Chef Benjamin Nyaga. I've worked in some of the greatest fine dining restaurants in Nairobi. Join us while we take you through this journey of culinary mastery.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Royco Fuata Flava. Today, 6 contestants get to battle it out to find out if they will be one step closer to being the Fuata Flava champion.
With auditions out of the way, how are these contestants going to fare in their first round?
First up, Angie.
I'm 25 years old, the last born in our family. I'm an artist. I do paint. I do it as a hobby. When I'm just free and I feel like using the colors, I just do it. My style of cooking, I'll say it's urban, but I give it a little twist. What makes me happy is when I can use different types of spices and herbs and just trying different things.
I see her spending a lot of time trying to get new recipes, watching cook shows, and we really do enjoy her food as a family.
Being the show would make me learn and I'll get experience. By the end of the show, I would have grown. Itakuwa a big change because actually this is what I really want to do. Putting aside the accounting thing, then I would really love to do just full-time the cooking thing. I'm Angela and you should expect creativity and awesomeness in my food.
Next, we have Sada.
I was born in a family of 6. All of them are married. I'm the third born. I'm not married. I remember making chapatis for the first time. Everybody complained. And everybody was like, "Nani anatengeneza hizi chapati? Ni mzungu." I've worked in Sudan, that is in Khartoum, not in the south. I've worked in Congo, Brazzaville, where people eat monkey. I don't like getting angry, so I try my level best and I'm always nice to people. When I win the 1 million, let's see, wow. I'd really love to have more equipment, a better kitchen, have all the utensils inside so that I can be in a position to make more varieties. You know, if you have a good kitchen, you feel comfortable even in whatever you try to make. Naam!
Next up, Amina, please step forward.
Amina, she's a low-profile lady. Hana maringo, sumbui watu, wala sigombanagi na watu. Huwa niko peaceful peke yangu ndani ya nyumba. I'm a divorcee. I have 2 kids and she's my mama. I used to admire her. She can be cooking even on our wedding. I used to admire her. That's how I picked up.
Lazima mwanafunzi ashinde mwalimu sababu akili yake ni ile dogo ya kisasa.
Vile nimeingia kwa mashindano hii, nimefurahi sana. It was my dream come true. Hata watoto wangu walifurahi. Nikipata pesa, tashukuru. Education nimpeleke university, nimpeleke college. Amina ni mpishi, anakuja kuwafundisha upishi. Amina ni mpishi, anakuja ngoja.
Huyu asemi. Next we have Jo.
I'm from Mikindani, Mombasa. At one point in my life, I wanted to be a model, and then puberty hit and insecurities here and there. And that dream has gone down the drain. at a younger age, I knew that art was painting and drawing, only for me to realize that food was also a form of art. There was something called culinary arts. When I realized that and said, no, this is something I'm supposed to be venturing, I researched, I read, I learned, I observed, experimented and all that to be where I am at right now. What if I win? Whoa. Whoa. What if I win? Wow.
Next, Edwin, please step up.
I'm 21 years old. I like having fun in the kitchen, so I do my best to make awesome food, yeah.
I'm Edwin's mom, and he's the firstborn in my family. He loves eating. So for him to eat, he has to try and cook.
My cooking started off at a very early age. It was more try and error than being perfect, but I think as the years pass by, I'm heading towards the perfection side. A lot of people don't know that I'm a sportsman. They look at me, this guy can't even run. I've gotten offers to even go to Qatar to play soccer. Some black pepper, rabbit in the rabbit, right?
I always tell everyone I'm so proud about him, and I'll do anything to support him in whatever he's doing.
Kwa hisho itafanya hivi, of course, kupika, yeah. Taiva, tu atashtuka. Watu wana compete na mimi, watch out.
Finally, we have Javet.
I'm an official coach for the IAAF, the International Federation for Athletics. I'm Mauritian. My previous posting was in Mongolia. Now it's my third year here. Final in Kenya, arts director and French teacher as well. I grew up in a family where people like cooking, people like eating, and we're quite festive. When we call each other, we always ask, what have you cooked today? How do you make it? And what's new? And also my daughter likes my food very much. This kind of motivation to keep me in the mood of cooking. Reaching from home, that's going to be a different picture because they will see me in a different angle now. They used to see me only in sports. It's been a very good experience that has challenged me again. I don't think I will forget this very soon, you know.
Contestants, in front of you, you'll see the Fuata Flava basket. Inside this basket are ingredients that you must use today. But if you look around this beautiful kitchen, you'll see the shelves which have ingredients. We have our Fuata Flava fridge, and we have the soko. You can use those ingredients any way you please. Contestants, open your baskets now.
Today's secret ingredients are Royco, chicken liver, green peppercorns, and sweet potato.
In my mind, I've been thinking of fish. Wow, and then now, here it is, it's liver.
To my surprise, I saw some chicken liver. That threw me off guard.
Contestants, this is it. You are one step ahead into being the 1 million shilling jackpot winner. Are you ready?
Yes.
You will each be given 45 minutes to complete this challenge. When the time stops, the cooking stops. Please start now.
I think the liver threw me off, but I'll see what I'll do with it. I'm not so sure yet.
Today's Royco natural ingredient quick cooking tip.
Turmeric has a distinctive rich color and a peppery taste. It's a member of the ginger family. It's also one of the 16 specially selected ingredients in Royco mchuzi mix. One thing I love to do with Royco mchuzi mix is to use it in a meat rub. Mix Royco, Spanish paprika, and garlic powder. Add some salt and pepper. Mix well. Spread onto a flat surface and roll your meat in that spice mix. On a hot pan, add some oil and pan-sear your beef until evenly browned. Take out your beef and finish it off in a preheated oven for about 5 to 7 minutes at a temperature of 180 degrees or gas mark just between high and low. When done to your liking, take out and allow to rest. So there you have it, delicious. Please start now.
Earlier, we saw the contestants get started on their first ever Fuata Flava challenge.
What are you doing? What are you making?
I've got 2 plans for the sweet potatoes. I can do a sweet potato cake or a sweet potato gnocchis. I ain't sure yet what I'll do.
What are you making?
I'm making the liver. The liver, I make nice sauce, like a masala inside. Then I make a dough, very fast chapati.
Definitely, I'll roast the liver. Then I'll make a sauce for it. I'll make the mushroom sauce. Sweet potato, definitely I'll put it in the oven. I'll do a chips.
I saw you smile when you saw the chicken liver.
I will always smile when I see good things.
Okay.
I'll cook it with some of the sauces. Overcooking can take place at any point, so we have to be very careful about it. But I think it's okay, I'm ready.
Are the ingredients you were given good enough?
The plan is I'm going to make tater tots with sweet potatoes.
You're going to wow us, I hope.
That's the plan.
My liver is going to be somewhat spicy.
Unapika nini?
Fried chicken liver with chips potatoes. I think I'm going to make some sweet potato chips and a stir-fried liver.
I have a quick question for you. I think I know chicken liver. I know sweet potato, but I have no idea what peppercorn seeds are.
The green peppercorns is what you get black peppercorns from.
Oh, the peppercorn, I'll just use it with the spices to wrap the chicken liver. I don't know about the green peppercorns. Nasikia ni kali.
It has a really strong flavor to it. Used in the wrong way, it can actually really overpower your dish.
Oh. That reminds me. I hope Chef Ben likes hot stuff, eh? He would wish, he never gave me the hot stuff.
I don't know what he's thinking. We'll find out afterwards.
We now have 30 minutes to go, contestants. 30 minutes to go, no pressure. Still plenty of time. All 4 ingredients in the kikapu are supposed to appear and stand out in your dish.
It's a bittersweet experience. It's bitter as in you have to think fast, and sweet as in when you see a result.
Over to Edwin's station. Something that he's whisking seems to have caught Chef Ben's attention.
So Edwin.
Yes.
I saw some, I think it was barbecue sauce you used?
Yes.
Or something of the sort. There's some marinade that you used.
Yes.
So what's in the liver?
We have a couple of marinades. There's ketchup, there's barbecue sauce. And then there's both the Royco cubes and the Royco chicken masala.
And those are bean sprouts?
Yes, I've treated it with bean sprouts. Okay. Yeah. I promise are very tasty and something with beautiful presentation and something that will tickle his taste buds.
Edwin's confidence may see him through, whereas Angie seems to be having trouble with her sauce.
You have a structure, but when you go and I just don't know what happens. And the time, you're so nervous.
So Angie,
yeah.
What are you planning to do with this sauce? It seems like it's actually even breaking apart now.
Yeah. Not so good for my sauce, because instead of putting butter, I did olive oil.
Yeah? Is that your idea?
No. And I was using wine for the sauce, so it kind of separated.
Have you ever made chicken liver before?
Not really.
Do you know what happens when you cook it for too long?
Yeah, but it's already off.
I'm not sure about that sauce, huh?
Yeah. So I had to start and do another sauce. The nerves, definitely.
The loud nose was from me. I was trying to make a binder for my tater tots.
So you're gonna look at that. What's all the noise?
I placed the rice in the grinder. So I needed it to be like really fine. So I had to let it grind for a longer period of time.
What are you blending? What's this you're blending?
So I had to make rice powder to bind my tater tots. Yeah.
Tater tots?
Yeah.
What are those?
They're basically just fried potatoes.
Potatoes. Okay. So you need it to be powder?
Yeah.
So like a rice
so
flour?
It binds everything together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they thought that I had forgotten it, but it was intentional. It was intentional. Yeah.
While most of the contestants are having things not go their way, at Sada's workstation, everything seems to be under control.
Because I had enough time.
I was feeling okay as normal because as a woman who has been doing work in the kitchen was not a threat. The threat was the recipe.
I wanted to make chapati, but I changed my mind.
Why?
Because of time.
Because of?
Time. I don't want time to catch me.
If I was to be given this recipe, I'm telling you like yesterday, today, I could not have thought chapati, I do this, I could go straight away to my recipe.
A quick reminder, while you're seasoning your food, make sure to taste. Don't over-season.
I didn't taste my tater tots, but from what I tasted during the preparation, not after frying, but I know it's not so much difference just to bind it all together. But I'm confident about it. But it's sort of like being very cautiously confident.
Angie, after having had trouble with her sauce, is now having trouble with her sweet potato chips and the oven. Will she be able to hold up and finish her dish?
When I was doing the potatoes, when I was tossing and everything, then I decided to put it in the oven. Then the oven was just a big problem.
You're using the wrong side. This other way around.
There wasn't enough heat. So I just had to remove and just pan fry it. And do like chips, just a pan fry.
When you are able to stay within the time, you're happy. But along the way, when you meet with some bad surprises, what makes you a bit changing your plan in some ways, and this is what happened today.
So 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left.
We had a lady finish in about 15 minutes before time. So she had time to drink wine.
Many people had finished ahead of time, especially the person just in front of me. She was done in 15 minutes before time, and then I hadn't even made my sauce. I hadn't plated anything. Things were just haywire.
She's telling me, I just finished in 15 minutes. Like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, we're just cooking. I don't know how you finished.
Mama Lisa,
Imagine.
wow. Good for you. Do you think you've done the absolute best?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. And kula hiyo chakula basi mpaka nistuke. Is it worth $1 million?
Yeah.
So.
I think you should use the time. Don't hurry to finish. When you hurry, you made a mistake somewhere, and then maybe when you decide to repeat it, it will cost you more time.
So I think finishing just about, being saved by the bell is the best thing.
It's normal to be nervous.
It is.
Remember, contestants, despite taste, you're also being judged on presentation. So you need to start thinking about your presentations. Give yourself some time for presentation.
People haven't been smart with their time from what I've seen today. Yes.
Are you feeling like you could have taken more time? Are these guys not being finished scaring you?
Yeah. I'm like, what? What is happening? I mean, I'm done and everybody's still cooking.
But do you think that everything is in the taste? Yeah? Or what do you think? How do you think you've done as compared? You can kind of see what they're already doing.
I realized I should have made the liver differently. Yeah, because I had enough time.
Sada, are you happy with that? Have you considered that it will be cold in minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
But then, you know, most of the time had already been consumed. So the little time which was remaining, I mean, you could not have made it more different.
I'm proud of my presentation compared to other people. I'm proud of it. It's very minimalistic and very edgy.
Looking around my competitors' plates, I've seen 1 million shillings.
On which one?
On my plate.
Ilinifurahisha kijana moja tu, ule mwenye alikuwa nyuma yangu. I don't know what he did to it, then it became crispy, you know? I don't know, he did crumbs or bread crumbs or whatever. I can't, because I was not looking. I just saw the thing already there.
Otherwise, from other people, maybe it comes to taste there, but when it comes to presentation, I got it.
Well, I'm not worried. I don't fear. I believe whatever I made it to my best according to how I had planned it.
So everything worked for me. I even cleaned my kitchen. I washed my utensil. Thanks to the Lord, the day has come. To me, I said it's enough. It was my best. And if it's not, I'll say I've done it. It's over. That's what I can say. But otherwise, everything there is superb. Royco, #1.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, people are cleaning up. I haven't done yet, so I had to work fast, but I was ahead of time.
5 minutes. Most of you seem to be done. I hope everyone has tasted.
So looking at my competitors' plates, I think I'm way ahead of them.
Chicken liver is a rather simple ingredient. Or is it? You'll find out in tasting.
I was like, God, what is going on here? Somehow I realized they were like making it in a different way.
How much time remaining?
We have 5 minutes left.
I'm hoping for the chefs to be a little bit considerate, nice, but we don't know what Chef Ben is expecting. Yeah.
If I'm taken for the next stage, fine. If they say it's over cadabra, I said well and good.
I've been on my plate until the last 5 seconds. So when I looked up, I was surprised that everybody was done, clean table, and now me, I just finished because of the few things that happened in between.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Contestants, step back.
Stand back.
The side of creativity, I did my plating, so I just did what I could.
I've come Nairobi, I've taken flight, I'm in a nice hotel, I'm enjoying myself, voila. That's what I can say.
What would Chef Ben have made using this week's secret ingredient?
For my recreation, I'm going to make a rosemary crepe with a chicken liver, mango chutney, and sweet potato stuffing. So I have my baker's flour, some rosemary, some sugar, salt, freshly ground black pepper, milk, 1 egg, in it goes turmeric, some oil. Low heat, rub, some oil. I'm going to spread it all the way around. And that's the sign to show you that it's ready for flipping. Ideally, liver is not supposed to cook for too long. Overcooked liver tends to be dry. I'm going to season my liver with salt, pepper. So the trick to browning your liver: 1, very high heat. 2, do not overcrowd your pan and set it aside. So next, in the same pan, I'm going to put in my garlic and my ginger. I've cut my potatoes into little cubes, and that will be part of the stuffing. And cover it for a while. Chop my green peppercorns, our Royco. I'm going to use the chicken mchuzi mix, some mango chutney, chopped parsley, cream, and my green peppercorn. Put my liver back in. I'm going to get my crepe and cut it right in the center. The idea is to actually form a cone. Make sure I pick everything to go in there. I'm going to hold my plate and invert it. This one, I'll present it differently. There you have it. Rosemary crepe with a chicken liver, mango chutney, and sweet potato stuffing. Delicious.
Habari yako? Wasikiaje?
Napas.
What's under this?
I made some fried liver with chipped potatoes.
So what did you do to the sweet potatoes?
I deep fried them.
Deep fried. And the Royco is where?
In the liver.
Well, I like the liver. The liver has actually been cooked quite well. And
thank you.
I'm not sure why you chose to use tomato sauce as a garnish.
I'm confident. I'm confident because I think I did the best garnishing.
Well, I hope it's enough. Joe, let's see what you have for us.
Yeah, I made some tater tots with sweet potatoes, and I seared the chicken liver with the green peppercorn, and then I made this coconut soup, and I added a little onion garnish.
So you said that's a coconut sauce?
Yeah.
Is that the temperature you wanted? That pink?
Yeah, I didn't want it to be well done.
So you actually wanted it to be cooked that way?
Yeah, but a medium rare.
Okay.
I'm proud of what I did. There's some things I would have done differently, but, well, tough cookie, yes.
Well, I hope it's enough to take you through.
How was today for you?
I had some little incidents, so it had to change my plan a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the liver that has been marinated slightly in wine with Royco. I decided not to fry it directly.
And what's the sauce again?
Cream as a base, wine.
Did you want to leave this in?
No, the cream that I found here was too liquid, so I decided not to splash it over.
It's the first time I've actually seen that being used in a presentation. But I like the crisp in the liver.
I got a chance to taste the liver myself afterwards, so it came out exactly the way I wanted.
The sauce also tastes quite good. First impressions, probably not the best, but there's a nice balance of crisp, and that creamy sauce is quite mellow. It kind of brings it together. Maybe it's enough to take you through. We'll just find out.
Okay. Good luck.
Edwin, tell us something about this dish.
We have breaded sweet potatoes, pan-fried the chicken liver with some bean sprouts, and cucumber garnish.
I saw you marinate your liver in something.
I used the Royco cube and then the chicken masala, barbecue sauce, ketchup, some salt, black pepper, and the green peppercorns.
So you use both black and green pepper?
Yeah.
So is it going to be too peppery?
I don't think so.
What's that sauce?
This is ketchup.
Ketchup?
Yeah.
What's the sauce outside?
These are dipping for the sweet potato. I use red wine vinegar, and soy sauce.
So it's not cooked or anything?
No.
Did you taste that sauce?
Yeah, I did.
You liked it?
Yeah, I do.
I feel like separately, they kind of have their own thing and they stand alone, but together I'm not too sure. And I don't taste the coconut in your sweet potato.
I'm not so sure how to say, but we'll see what the judgment says.
Naanza kufungulia nyinyi.
Umetupikia nini?
Nimewapikia maini ya kuku na kuna viazi tamu imechemshwa nikaweka hapo, na hii nimechukua blender nikafanya mix kujiko, sitakiweka sauce.
Did you taste your food?
I did. The food had no salt.
The spices are very well done.
Thank you.
But I don't taste any salt.
Salt was.
And you wanted to cook it to that doneness?
No, half done.
That pink color?
Yeah.
That's how you want it?
Yeah.
Well, I hope it's enough to take to the next day.
At least I have a confidence that I'm going for another round, maybe. I hope so. Yeah,
Thank you.
asante sana.
Asante.
Karibuni.
Asante.
Yeah.
All right.
I noticed you did your sauce twice.
Yes, I did.
How come?
I used olive oil. I think a little bit too much because I was using the wine, so it's separated.
You used olive oil in the sauce. And is that skin on your sweet potato?
Yes.
You wanted it like that?
Yes, I did, with the skin on.
What's the brown sauce?
I did a sweet balsamic for the salad.
How long did you cook your liver?
I'm not really sure. I did it with low heat first, but I wanted it well done. Kobe told me that she liked the dish, but for Chef Ben, it was a little bit busy.
There's a lot going on in my mouth right now. I'm not entirely sure what to make out of everything that's going on.
I wanted to sieve it, but I don't know why I didn't do that. So he could just see the garlic and the black peppercorn, so he found it a little bit too busy.
I see garlic, and there's green peppercorn, cream, sweet balsamic.
I made a sweet balsamic sauce. He had to taste it together with the liver and the potatoes, but it was not really meant for that. But I wanted it to separate with the sauce with the liver.
Well, I hope it's enough to take you through.
Contestants, we'd like you to step out of the kitchen as Chef Ben and I deliberate. Chef Ben, you know what? This, I think, is the toughest part of this job, having to decide who stays, who goes home. How are you feeling about today?
This whole idea of using tomato sauce as a garnish, there's so much product in this kitchen. I don't understand why people are using tomato sauce.
Our teacher there from Mombasa, for me, I think he really stood out.
The cream and the sweet potato, the arrowroot, and the butternut that he used were well cooked. So that's a plus for him.
I'm not anxious, but there's still room for improvement.
Sada, I honestly don't feel like that plate was worth $1 million shillings.
Obviously, something happened to her when it came to time and she sort of panicked there, but we'll see.
I was trying to make tater tots and then I was running out of time. And then for some reason, I didn't have enough binder.
The tater tots, actually, what I call them. They were pretty nice. I kind of liked the way he went out of the norm.
I'm very nervous. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe my confidence is like at a 3.
Angie?
Yes, Angie. Now, she actually made her sauce twice. What I find in Angie's food is a lot going on,
He had to comment on both my sauces and the liver. So if it was only one thing, then it would be better, but 2 things, I don't know.
I wanted to go for chapati. I thought, no. I had to mash, no. What do I do? I was just like...
Amina.
I really loved her food during the audition. But if you notice, the liver tasted very close in terms of the spices that she used to the chicken. I'm feeling a lack of originality. I hope all her food is not going to taste like that.
It's very masala.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's either you win or lose. And losing, it doesn't mean that I was stupid, I didn't do cooking good or whatever, but it's because there's one winner will take it all.
Edwin, I loved his sweet potato.
Well, I felt like it was a bit under-seasoned. And again, you don't use raw wine as a sauce. In fact, if anything,
I'd have gotten rid of that sauce entirely. I don't see why he put that there.
His marinade was almost the same as his audition.
Again, a lack of originality.
I'm a little bit confident I'll make it through, but I'm not so sure, so we'll see what happens.
Chef Ben, decisions.
Well, I honestly feel like we've come up with a conclusion of who is going to have to leave. Let's call them in.
Okay. Contestants, please come back into the kitchen. Once again, let me take this opportunity to congratulate you for making it this far. A lot of you pushed the envelope. Some of you did not take the risk.
Chicken liver. It can be the easiest dish to make or the hardest. You need to factor in your time. Considering the fact that most of you finished on time, I expected to see more. We're all trying to win 1 million shillings. I hope you can understand the magnitude of all this. I don't understand why we're using tomato sauce as a garnish. With all the ingredients that you have here, I expect to see more. Edwin, your dish, leave the wine and the red wine vinegar out of it. It tasted nasty. Your liver could have done with a little more heat in it. Something spicy or something salty. Amina, your dish reminds me of something. It reminds me of Kisumu.
Me too.
If you make it through, is that all we're going to taste? Angie, if I didn't tell you about your sauce, would it have ended up in your plate? Sada, fast to finish, but there was very little on your plate. Jo, tomato sauce. Interestingly, I actually liked how you made your liver. Javert, I don't know why you had that ring mold on your plate. It was unnecessary.
With that being said, someone is going to have to go home, which only means one thing, that the bar has been set even higher.
There's a catch. Edwin, step forward. Jove, step forward. Jo.
This season will be a bit different, won't it, Chef Ben?
Amongst the three of you, 2 of the 3 dishes stood out. And because of that, we're going to save 2 people from the next challenge.
This season will see the contestants who wow the judges receive immunity. This means that they will not cook in the next challenge. The rest will have to prove themselves.
The other person can very easily be the one who's going to be eliminated.
Just because you might be safe does not mean that this is the time to get comfortable.
Jove. Edwin. You 2 are the ones that are safe for the next challenge.
Congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Both your meals tasted great, and you certainly wowed us. You have made it.
Please exit the kitchen.
My heart was beating fast. Those comments almost gave me a heart attack.
I'll work more on my preparation to try to locate everything where they are and not waste time unnecessarily.
Joe, this means that you're not safe. Amina, if you do make it through, I want to see more.
Thank you.
Angie, this is the last time I'm going to help you and correct you. If you do make it through, learn from these mistakes. Sada, we're playing for 1 million shillings. If you're the first to finish, your dish should be the best.
Please step forward.
Sada, I need you to exit the kitchen because you're safe.
Oh yeah, I did. I outsmarted them all.
Jean, you pushed the envelope just far enough to make it to the next round. Congratulations. Please step out of the kitchen.
I literally believed that I was going home for a moment there.
I'm sure you know what this means. But in every contest, there must be a winner and there must be a loser. One of you is not going to make it.
You're both very passionate. You put your best foot forward. It just so happens that one meal was better than the other. I'll give you the honors, Chef Ben.
Amina,
Yes.
if you do make it through, I want to see more. Angie, you impressed me in your auditions. I'm sorry to say, but this is the end of your journey. Thank you for trying.
This was very, very competitive. And I hope you've learned some lessons from this experience that will take your cooking to the next level. Thank you so much for trying, Angie.
Please, ladies, you can now exit the kitchen.
Thank you very much.
I didn't expect to be eliminated this soon because I believe I'm really passionate about my cooking.
Wow, Chef Ben, that wasn't easy at all.
No, was it?
But I'm happy, I'm excited. Royco has brought me very far.
Cooking is, I don't know what to say about it because this is what I've always wanted to do. And I've gone through so much to get where I am for the cooking, so I don't know.